Okay, I think we're recording. So this is going to be just a bit of a test. So it's going to be a very, very short video. I don't know, I might babble about some stuff. Yeah, I'll babble about some stuff. It's mostly an experiment because there's stuff happening upstairs. So here's the thing. Listen to the video and tell me if you hear noises that are invading the video from upstairs, and if so, like when, so then I can tell if my thing is failing or not. The good news for me is if this works the way I hope it does, then they're not loud enough to get, well, here's the thing. I'm hoping it'll make it so that I can record more frequently and at my own leisure and not have to like call people and say, hey, could you not do that thing, or could you turn off that thing, or, you know, that kind of thing. I hate having to impose upon other people, you know, my nonsense. Okay, so let's just try a few things, shall we? So I'm just going to speak. Here's more or less my regular speaking voice. If I'm just, you know, talking to people, regular, out in the world, that's kind of more or less what I sound like most of the time if I'm projecting mildly. If I'm just more kind of relaxed and being Bill, it's more like this. And this gets me more into the soft-spoken realm that I kind of do for the videos most often. So now here, let's try to do some whisper and do some other whispers and the like. And also, how effective is it for me to use both mics? You know, this is sort of a bastardization of a stereo recording thing I was doing that had nothing to do with ASMR. But I thought, hey, this might work. It seems to work, kind of a thing. I mean, I realize it's not actually binaural, but if it does enough weird, get a sound in your ear, that might work. See, there's a thing for me sometimes. Just having a close-up sound at my ear does the trickery thing. And it's not so much that it's binaural as opposed to realistic, you know, impression of a human being standing next to me. As a matter of fact, it's better for me if it's sort of a disembodied voice kind of just in my ear. It kind of gives it an almost supernatural feeling that I find kind of appealing. So anyway, there's that. I guess I might as well make use of the thing here since this is Wednesday, I think is today. I'm going to put this up this afternoon because it's really more about me figuring stuff out, and also I realized I screwed up and I don't have a gameplay yet for this Friday. But depending on how immediate responses are today and tomorrow, or tonight and tomorrow, I guess, might affect gameplay for Friday, or I suppose I might screw up and just miss one. But I've been trying to get those out every Friday lately. I don't know, maybe this will serve as a pathetic week stand-in 2 days early but too short. So a couple of things. One, I still am going to do the story time stuff, and it's still going to be the James Joyce thing. It's just I had trouble with it as far as me being happy with what I was doing, and then I just sort of put it aside, and then I kind of forgot about it. So I kind of, sorry about that. I got to get back on that horse. Otherwise, I've been trying to figure out how to do my other channels and make that work for output and whatnot, and I think I've kind of let it get in the way of ASMR here for a minute. So I'm going to try and rein that aspect of my time expenditure in a little bit and see if I can devote more time to the ASMR thing. Partially because I like ASMR, partially because I feel like it's good to give back to a community from which I have reaped so many rewards from relaxation, tingling, stress relief, etc. I think it's a valuable thing for those of us who can to occasionally, you know, put out the creative stuff, right? And yeah, anyway, so there's that. I kind of feel like I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? So let's see, I was going to talk about story time. I'm still working on it, talking about trying to do other things, trying to be better with my time. And I guess that's the main gist of the stuff I kind of had in the back of my mind about covering. I feel like there's some kind of thing I've dropped the ball on. Byproduct of meds that affect your brain, I guess. what else is on the horizon that's going to be? Okay, so two things that will be coming up soon is an oddball show and tell. I just sort of randomly chose 3 items that I own. And yeah, so that's that. It's just going to be whatever that's about. And I'm in the process of trying to, I'm going to do a show and tell of my masks. It'll probably get spread out over a few videos because there are several masks. And I think it might be worth spending time on each one. And they are masks, they're physical objects, so I could probably do a little bit of, you know, the tapping and that kind of thing that might be a little ASMR-y about it. It's just I'm not used to doing those types of videos, and so I feel a little awkward at the moment, so filming is just being slow. But those are in the works. What else? There was another thing I was going to... Oh, I do have a thing that I'm kind of slowly working on, but it will be up, so it's probably, you know, months in the future, I suppose. But I have an NSBB thing coming that's sort of being worked on. I'm also toying with the idea of doing regular guided meditations. You know, I can let me be the long-haired, bearded screwball that picks up the, you know, the ASMR Deepak Chopra thing, just so I can, you know, create the, you know, the cult of Bill, and, you know, that way I can become uber wealthy and just relax for the rest of my life. Anyway, you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and call that this for this video. I'm not even sure how long this has been going. Yeah, you know, this is going to be a short one. It's not even 10 minutes or whatever, but it serves the purpose. Again, let me know if you guys have been hearing any of the stuff from upstairs. And if you haven't, or if it's no big deal, you know, mostly it's like mechanical noises and people and those types of things. So, and they're not super boisterous. That's just, anyway, I'm trying to set record levels and position myself in the room and these types of things to minimize the bleed into my microphones and the like. And the better I get at it, you know, the better the videos will be. You know, here, let me just, since I'm here, let's do some beard on the foam microphone bit. You know, I think at some point I'm gonna, because this is just weird, but I think it might be fun to do just a weird, you know, maybe I just spend a fair amount of time getting various substance from a plant into my bloodstream, and then just spending time with my beard on the foam, if you know what I mean. Just to accentuate the weirdness of it, right? You know what I mean? But I don't know. Let me know if this fails. It's such a weird thing, but I just figured it was worth the shot. Oh, and there we go. So this is going to be today's experimentation. Again, please let me know, you guys, what you think about the noise, and then, of course, the beard thing, and in general, the mic sound, because, yeah, I guess I thought I kind of had more or less figured out how to get a decent sound here, but a couple of people have been saying that it hasn't been so successful lately. So, I guess just get on my butt, right? If whenever it drops quality-wise, let me know, because apparently I have a hard time keeping my setup consistent as far as quality goes. Anyway, there you go. Aloha, siblings.